Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. Today we will discuss a new idea for fast improvement in chess, and that idea is a new feature actually of leeches which we can use for very quick improvement in our game. Because following this idea, which I will tell you in a while, will not be only be improving your middle game and tactics and calculation, but it will also improve your opening play. It will also enrich your opening ideas and strategy. So what we are going to do, that is Mr. Sipte Ali, one of my close friend, has also crossed puzzle rating of 2600 and he's aiming for 2700. So let's see, can we race and reach a goal of 2700 puzzle ratings on leeches, but we will be using it quite intelligently, and we will try to learn calculation, as well as we will try to improve our strategy, our plans, and our opening play as well. So this video is dedicated to the great Hazrat Ali, Professor retired Hazrat Ali, who is a great lover of the game, and he's playing every day and trying to improve, and he's a very good player at the age of 80 plus. So let's start how to improve our calculation as well as our opening. This is the puzzle dashboard, and here you can see the improvement area and the strength. From strength we can see that in exposed king puzzles we have almost 3100 rating. In defensive move we are almost 3000. In advanced pawn we are good. In discover attacks we are 2694. In folks we are good. In endgame we are good. But there are areas which you need to improve, and that is shown by the improve. In middle game we play 29 puzzles and we are 2504. Uh, so we need to concentrate more on the middle game, but the middle game is a phase of the game which come after openings. So let's go here to the puzzle dashboard and then go to the theme. Okay, we will go to the puzzle theme. There is by game openings, so we will look for the opening we usually play. We will look for this is Skandere Lopez, Russian game, Scotch, Modern Defense, Four Knight game, Bishop, Vienna game, Nimzovich Defense, Benoni, Harvard's Bird Opening, Dutch, England Gambit Complex, Pomziani, and the Grunfeld. Yeah. So here, what we will do, there are different variation of the Grunfeld exchange variation, a Brickman attack, three knight variation, Russian variation, and Stockholm variation. What we will do, let's start. The exchange variation is the desired variation of every Grunfeld player. So let's start from the Brickman attack. Now we will get a puzzle on the Brickman and we will try to get the puzzle as per black perspective. We are black in this game, so that's good. So what we will do, we will start from move 1, and this is this move. Instead of taking the pawn, the white developed the bishop to f4. This is called brick man attack. Yeah. So brinkman attack. What is the idea? The white is avoiding the exchange variation of the Grunfeld, uh, and he is developing his dark square bishop to a very active square, and he is attacking the c7 square. And if he got the chance, he can play this and fork our king with the rook, or even can take some time with the bishop. But this usually doesn't happens like it usually happen in Jabawa London. In the Jabawa London, when the pawn is at c2, and let me go to the another analysis board. The people who are Jabawa player, they usually play this way. Now this pawn is at c2, and you are forced to play d5, otherwise the white will play e4, and then after some moves he can take over at this point. Or when you develop the knight here, then he can take at this point c7 square. uh, so that is the Jabawa London style. But what actually happens in Brickman, that after d4, knight f6, c4, g6, knight c3, and d5, the white player is avoiding exchange. There are many ways to avoid. One way is the Russian system, one way is with three knights, and the one way is with Brickman. There is another way nowadays very popular with h4, but just leave it for now. We will discuss that in a later video. So these systems, these three knight variations, this Russian system and that Brinkman attack, is actually to avoid this exchange variation. So white plays this move, and we will develop our bishop to the g7. Uh, we are not interested to take at this point, and play some sort of uh, queen gambit accepted sword, in which we have flanchitos, which is not good. We will only take when we are supposed to take. The white player usually play this way, and then there are two ways to play. To castle one way, c5 is another way, c6 is another way. You can take here, but that is not ambitious. So the main moves here are c6, c5, and castle. Okay. Suppose we play c5. This is very uh, active play by the black. And now white has to take here. Very rarely they can develop the knight, but then you will develop the knight and you will increase the pressure over the d4 square. So white usually takes here, and you go uh, queen to a5. The queen to a5 is pinning this knight, taking this pawn, and hampering the white development. And there are many traps in these lines as well. The traps are, if white say, oh, I took a pawn but you didn't take it back, so I will take another pawn. So if you take this pawn, I will try to protect this pawn, and I will be a pawn up. But actually that is a mistake. Here the black player can play an amazing move, knight take at d5, because if queen takes, we have this very nice check, and if king moves, uh, which he's supposed to, otherwise if takes takes, his rook is hanging, and he cannot interpose because we will take the rook. So then he will be forced to move, and we will take it with the we will take the light square, and white will be in a big trouble. So he cannot take the knight with queen. Uh, so taking this is not very good. The main line here is either queen to a4 check, which once my good friend Mr. Hasib has played, Hasib Jawad Haidari from played against me, and the rook to c1. If queen to this check, we will take, he will take, and now uh, we can calmly play. We will take the knight. Uh, this is a tempo, and this is a very important tempo because we want our bishop here. And if the knight moves, which he's supposed to, we can directly play this move. And if knight take this, we will play this move. And after to stop this check, and after this move, we will take it here. This pawn is hanging, the queen side is getting shattered, so he has to castle queen side, and then we can play this move. And when the knight returns, he cannot safely return because we will take the knight and shatter his pawn structure in front of his king. And if he came here, then we will take, he will take, and we will play rook c1. This rook c1 is getting a tempo over the bishop, so if bishop goes like here, then after moving the knight, we will be having some pressure. At this point, we can even play include this one, because after this, uh, what we will do, we can even no, but his dark squares are so, oh, we can take, because take takes, and he's losing his bishop. So we were discussing this line. So after this move, let's close the analysis board. He has to return, and then we can play this move. We can play takes and takes, and then bishop to c6. And now if we develop the knight here, we will take. If we develop the knight here, we will take this pawn. And if not this, then he has to play f3, which is very ugly. So that was the idea, to bring our bishop immediately to the game. We can play this line, we can play this line, and we can even castle because we are not in hurry. So one line is this, with queen uh, a4 check. The best line when the white is playing for advantage is this, and then we will take, he will take, and we will castle first. Whenever in Grunfeld the bishop get to the c4 square, attacking here, we usually immediately castles, and then after this we can take, getting a tempo on the bishop, and the bishop go back. There is no good discovery for the uh, with the black white player, so we will develop, and when he castle, we can go back to queen a5, even queen here, here, and even here, all are possible. And we can go here, but I usually prefer to go back to this point. Then he has to avoid this pin by playing this move h3, and we develop the bishop, and the game is going on. There are so much piece pressures, pieces are active, but the pawn structure is symmetrical. That is the issue. So the game is equalish, but we have a good development. We are getting our rook, our rooks are connected. White is behind in development, his rooks are not connected. So soon we will get our rooks to these squares, and then we can maneuver our pieces. So we were discussing this brickman attack. So the one way is to reply to e3 by playing c5, and if he takes, then we have this queen a5 line, and he can play this line or this line, and black is good in both. The other way is to castle and no, wait. Before playing c5, and then after rook c1. Now we usually try to uh, put some protection at this square and try to take it, and he cannot take back. So he will usually do this move. Then we can slowly develop our pieces, uh, like uh, we need to now, uh, we can give bishop g5, and after the knight development we can try to do break the pawns here, like we do in the queen gambit decline. When the black player plays this c4 move, then we usually, or in queen gambit accepted, we immediately try to break the pawn chain so we can play this way, but that will be a positional way. So now we know there are two ways to play in this position. One is for an aggressive player. This, if the black player plays c5, then you have to understand that the black player is thirsty of blood. So he's playing for blood, and he's playing for activity. He is not playing slow maneuvering game. But if the black player plays this move, then you can understand he's playing for close opening. He's playing for slow maneuvering game, where he will apply strategical ideas and play strategically. But this line is for tactical players. So if the you can judge by the move of your opponent that either he is a tactical player or he is a positional player, and what sort of idea he has in his mind. Another point, when you are playing black, if your opponent is a weak or equal to your elo rating, then you have to play for win even with black pieces, because we are playing chess for to get wins. So and even against good players, but if your opponent is very strong, or very important point, if your opponent likes open positions, if he is a tactical player and he like open position and weak in close positions, then you just castle, invite him to the close position. Okay, so if he's a open position player, make him play a close position. If he's a close position player, make him play the open position. So these are some ideas in the brickman. We can also, this is a very solid line for black, and it's a very solid line. And again we are trying uh, to play slowly and maneuver our pieces like this, like we are playing some sort of king Indian. And after takes, we can take with the knight, and takes and takes, sorry, and takes, and that is a slow game, and there is no pawn dissymmetry. So whenever the pawns are in same files, there no asymmetry, so chances of draw is getting more. So that is another way, uh, the brickman attack. So that was an introduction to the brickman opening theory. Now come back to the puzzles. So in this puzzle, the white plays brickman, the black castled instead of playing c5 line as I told you. So now he played c5, which is quite strange. This is called move order inaccuracies. If you were playing for c5, you could have played directly because there is no check coming to your king. But whatever, some people like to play. This is a GM, so we should better respect him. So the GM uh, opted for castle, then c5. That is also possible. And then he played the same way, queen a5, and he took here, and that is a very, very good idea. I forgot to mention, even if he even when the rook is here, if he takes, then we can directly play because this knight is pinned. And how he is going to deal with this pin? The bishop cannot come back. The knight can protect it but cannot relieve the pin. So that's what the white position is getting cramped. Now this bishop is cramped. Now this, because of this knight is not movable, so this rook is useless temporarily. His king is not going to castle. He cannot castle queenside forever, but he cannot castle. He has to play this move, and he's three move away, and we have castled. Like a very famous saying of Carlson in a recent analysis, he said, "We judge the position that how much moves the player need to castle. If he's one move away, his position is okay. If he's two move away, he has to bother somewhat. If he's three move away, he is not good at all. He's in danger. So here the white is in danger. So black develop the knight. The bishop is already covered, and white try to exchange. And after this, the he took the knight, and now we are piece down. The player has four minor pieces. Sorry, and we have three minor pieces. So what to do? The first move that come in mind is to take the rook with check. If we take back with this knight, then I will checkmate him. This is a checkmate. This square is covered. This square is covered by his own piece, and this whole file is covered by the rook. So if I take with the check, by check, it is very important to take the rook by check because we don't want to give him a chance to not take back our piece. Yeah, suppose I take with the knight, then he's not supposed to take the back, but he can even take because after this check, this square is free. So we don't want to let the king escape. So we will take. Oh, wait, I'm not going to take. We will take. So he cannot take with this knight because he's mate. He cannot take with the pawn because he's mate. So the only move he has, he cannot move the king. So the only move is to take with the knight, and then we can check. He will go up, and we will checkmate with the rook. There is no move. Okay. So apparently this is the best move. Then once again reconfirm, we came here with a check, the only move, and the checkmate. So check and checkmate. So we solve the puzzle. Now again, instead of solving the puzzle, we will go back and study the opening. Again the brickman attack, and after e3 we castled, and now we again played the, again it's a GM. No, it's not a GM, but 25 47 players, so he knows his theory. So takes, this time the, instead of queen a4 a5, the black player play bishop to e6. He's trying to develop his pieces, and there are so many piece tension. Now he took the bishop. Now we are piece down. So if I take, he will take. If I can take, he will take my pawn. So that's not possible. So that is possible, but if he takes, and instead of taking the queen, If we take here, he will take with the check. If we respond, then he will go back here. Hmm. So what to do then? This piece is loose. So if my knight moves somehow, somewhere, I can take his knight. That is one point to be noted. Second idea, if I take, he's not supposed to do anything, just take back. But then we will be equal in pieces, no? Hmm. So, takes, we take. He will not take with the rook because then he will lose castling rights. Mhm. So we take here, we take here, because if this we will lose our rook as well. When we take, he will just cover it. Hmm. What to do then? Takes, take, take, take. We can take this. We are supposed to take the knight. No? Why am I? Wait. Oh God, we are still in the game. We are not in the puzzle. Sorry, guys. It's obvious. Take. This is the puzzle is still not started. Now the puzzle is started. Now at this position, he has three minor pieces. We have three minor pieces. Our this piece is under attack, but his this square is weak. So the first idea, can I take here? And if we take the knight, my bishop will come back attacking his rook. And if he took the pawn, then I will simply take this. So that is the proper way, and the puzzle is solved. So again, let's go back and study the opening. That we are not only improving our calculation, we are looking at lines of the opening. So it transposed into the Grunfeld Brickman, and this time the black player in move c5, c6, and then takes. Quite strange. Okay, so what is actually happening? We have three minor pieces, we have equal pawns and equal material, but can we play this move? Question is how he will deal with this. He's simply losing the piece. No? Can he come here? We will take. No problem, just play it. That was a very simple puzzle. Okay. So, which line of Brickman? This time, it's black is playing strange. This is not supposed to be played when you played the g6. Okay. So, this knight is protected once by the bishop. If I directly check him, he will go back. But if I take this knight, he will take with the bishop, then I will check. And how he will be protecting the bishop? There is no way. So just take and check. Guys, just excuse me for 2 minutes. Just a minute, please. Okay, sorry guys, welcome back. And just move on. So now let's go back to the brickman. And we don't want to play from the white side. We want to play from the black side. Okay. So brickman, and now the black player opted for bishop f4, and given the very important center pawn, this move is not a cool move. Took the rook. Okay. Okay. So we have three minor pieces. He has three minor pieces, but two of them is under attack. The problem is if I take this bishop, he will take my another very important pawn, and then he will be troubling me with the pawn. So if I take this, again this pawn is getting very dangerous, and this piece is automatically protected. So if I check, where he will go? If he goes like here, he will lose the queen. Okay. So after this check, if he move up, we can even check from here. Up, we will check from here, and he's mated. So he cannot move up. If we move like here, he's mate in one. So there is no move with the king. So this move, and there is no move with the king, and apart from queen move, there is no other possible move. So we'll simply take this, and then we will take this. So check, takes, and that's good. So let's go back. Brinkman, and now we castled, and now play c5 line. Takes, and it is transposed. In usually in the main line, we are not castled in this position, but now we have. So the position is now reach now. This rook is pinned. He has two minor pieces. We have two minor pieces. But his king is in center, and our king is at g5, g7. So what to do? What to do? Can I check? He cannot take with the rook because the rook is pinned. He has to take with the queen. Then I will take the queen. He will take with the bishop. I will take this pawn. No, I am not even needed to take this pawn. I will remove my bishop first. So after this check, if he move his king, we will take this pawn and get a tempo, and we will be threatening back rank issues. So probably that is the proper good move. So we checked. If we come here, take where the queen is going, we can even take here. Yeah, we can. So check. Now, what are we doing? So if I take, sorry, he cannot check me from here because the rook is here. So takes. If he come here, I will take this. Okay. And if he come here, okay. So if I take, he will take. If I move here, we'll take the queen. This square is weak as well. So should we exchange? But then the material is not equal. It's equal. Suppose we take, he takes. I took this pawn, he take back. Check, he cannot move here. He will move here. The bishop is here. So check, he cannot transpose the bishop. He will move up, then we will take this rook. So let's take. Oh God. Then what is the answer? Oh, we can take this. Oh my God. Simple tactic. Now if we take my queen, I will take with the rook. He cannot take this. He cannot take this. So simple. And if we take this way, we can take. And if we take this way, we'll check. We go back. That is mate. Oh God. Okay, no problem. So Brickman, now we queen d2. Okay. So if I take, he will take, and I will take benefit of his rook. Simple. Okay, move on. We are losing points. So transport to Brickman. Okay. Okay. Black is very. Now, after this move, what to do? What to do? Can I come back here to block him from going here? He cannot come here. He cannot come here. He cannot come here. Queen is trapped. Okay, check. So we know this line. Now this pawn is weak. If we take, how you will protect? If you move this, I will take your rook. And if you move back, I will take your knight and then your rook. So we will play this and that's it. We are getting 1 point. Okay, sometimes the puzzles are so easy. We will try one more and then I will tell you what to do. So after this move, he played this one. Can we play this where he will go? Cannot take this, cannot come here, cannot come here, cannot come. So he lost the piece. So there is a difficulty level. We can increase it to hardest. Let's see what we do in hardest puzzles. Why it's not working? Now the difficulty is more than 600 points above our level, the current level at puzzles. And let's see the opening. So again Grunfeld with Brickman and the black played this move. We done this puzzle right here. Takes, check. We done this puzzle previously. So now this is a new puzzle. Let's study Brickman with c6. Again the same one. No, this is not the same. Okay. So the question number one, can I play this? But he will protect the bishop. So can I play this? He will take. Will he? Yeah, he will. Then we play this. He will go back. Then we play this. If he come here, wait. So he cannot take, he can take with the knight. So this, if move here, we will move double. Go back here, then this and this. Okay. So now we can simply bring our rook. Okay, good. So again study the opening. So if I take, he cannot take. He can take with the queen. Can take with the queen. He can take with the queen. Can take it. So we are two minor pieces. He has three minor pieces. So we up. So if I check here, then he cannot interpose the queen because he will lose the rook. So check here. Then this. No, not directly. So check if this, we will take the knight. He will take with the queen, no? No? Yeah, can take. Then check this. If I take this, he will take this, and then we can play this move. Come back here, check, go like here. So check, he goes directly there. Yeah, oh, great. So check, if you move this, I will take this, he will take with the queen, then I will take his bishop. Okay, and if check, he move here, then we will take this, he will take this, and we will take the bishop. Okay, so take the knight. Now, he tried to save his bishop this way, but then our knight is safe as well temporarily. Then how to use it for the good of the game. Mhm. Now what we have? We can check because he cannot interpose, and then we will skip. Good. That was a good puzzle. Let's move on and study the opening. I'm going a bit fast today because I know these lines, but and we discuss the lines as well. Okay. So is this not hanging? Okay. Can we get anything more? So take. We cannot take because we will take. And then we will be two rooks, and two bishop for one. So let's see. If I take, can he take here? We will lose the queen. So take. We don't like this because we don't want to exchange the queen, and then he will protect his knight. So take is probably good, and then we are happy and chill. Okay, let's study the opening. Brickman with c5 and without queen a5. What a center. So we lost our rook. So what is, can I play this? He will reply like that. If I play this move, he will try to come back. Then I check him. He will take back my, not from here, why from here? So I come here, he came here, I checked him from here. So if he take my knights, I will take his queen. And he cannot play this, so he has to interpose, then I will take this way. So probably this is the best move. And now this check. Because here he can simply take and doesn't bother to lose this. So from here, we'll take the queen. Good. 25-36. So now we got some good rating. So Black was playing a GM, so let's study the game again. This is very interesting idea without queen a5. Just study it. What if he takes? Black is -2. Wow. Why? So knight cannot be developed here. Suppose this. No, even that is not possible. So if he takes, I what? We will take. We are so much ahead in development. These two pawns are very weak. Nice idea. This knight. So great. So again this line with brickman attack. Yeah, we know this is a very good move. When white doesn't check, now we know the problem that after takes, this knight is in a big trouble. But we did that previously. Why you are repeating, my dear? Again, brickman. Now, what we have? Can we take? You will take. Can we take it this way? Can we move directly up? We can do this, and then this. What will be the difference? Move to move here. Then we will be having this move on our queen. So if we directly do this, we will go back here. Oh, that is the difference. You have to understand sometimes a very obvious move is this, but there is a defense, and we cannot do anything on this defense. But suppose we have this move. He is supposed to do this. Then after this and this, we have this move. We are attacking this bishop. We are attacking this bishop as well. So that is the difference. Yeah. If after knight after this, we will simply attack this bishop and this bishop. Yeah, that was a big difference. So let's study the opening and wait. He took instead of queen, move the bishop line. We saw this puzzle, dear. We saw this puzzle, and the answer is this and this. So no point on this puzzle. Now brickman with knight h5 idea. So these are different ideas. You can see some people are playing like this and this. Some are playing this way, some are playing this way, some is now they are playing this way. One player played this move which I don't like. But you are getting different ideas of this opening. Okay, wow. So if I take this, he will take this. Then what? If I move here and he takes this, then I will take this. There is a tempo on the rook, and we are getting back the bishop as well. So after rook move, he cannot come here. If he come here or here, we can push this. What about this? So we moved here. He cannot take this. Moved here. He moved here. Directly taking has no benefit. So, oh God, first calculate. 36 points. I was in so much hurry. Because this knight is hanging. Now we are getting off. We, instead of confirming, we played so fast. Now this is a fork. But I will take this and you will take this. I will take this with a check. You will take back. Then I will take with the bishop to save my this knight. And my next move is this one. So takes, check, and take back with the bishop. And that's cool. Please give us some difficult one. Yeah, 36 and 18. Okay, life is sometimes so cool. What this is Brickman with in the style of Russian game. So my dear, what is happening? We have all our pieces intact, but we lost so many pawns. So can I become back here and you will interpose? Huh? If I take this, you take this, take this, take this, take this. I take this. We have no checks. Suppose after this, you moved here, you moved here, you moved here. We took this tempo. There are so many pawn down. After this, you play this. Take this, I will take this, this, this. Are we missing an obvious move? I know we are streaming. 2 minutes ago, we are streaming for more than an hour. What to do? What to do? What to do? Apparently, this seems good. Pin it? No. You play this one. Okay. Now, if we take directly, he will take this, and after taking, we have 3 minor pieces with the rook. He has 3 minor pieces with the rook. But we are 4 ahead in development. First thing. But we can play this. Then he will move left here. And we will take this. He will take this. Then we will take this. Takes. So he will take here. Check. So if I takes this way, and he take my rook, take back his bishop. Now I'm threatening this as well as this. And if I take with the queen, he takes this way. I take this way. I took with the bishop. Took my queen. I move here. These squares are protected. Not. Sometimes even a simple move is so difficult. Takes. Sometimes a simple move is so Oh, that's good. I think we should take this one because something is coming ahead. Now, after this, we can check, and after this, we have this move. So, and after this, uh, we can even sacrifice our bishop because this is coming and is getting mated. So this is not possible. This is mate into so simple mate, and then he has to play slowly. For example, this way, and then he will be, his king is in big trouble because of the slow development. So we are ahead in development. That was a good puzzle. This is another style, huh? Look, we have different ideas. The same opening. So we lost c7 pawn, but look at this and this. तो या तो आप ये बचाएंगे या ये बचाएंगे. It means either you have to save this one or save that one. Easy one. Let's study the opening why you started from the middle. So Brickman, with this idea which is common in Java. So we send back the bishop, the knight, and now we are ahead in development. Wow. So after taking this, how can you take my queen? Because I will take back with the bishop. It's so simple. Please give us some difficult one or tell us that Brickman is explode properly. Wow. So after this check, you cannot bring the rook here. So if you come anyhow, we will take that and take the rook. Even no change to the ratings. I think we will do one or two more Brickman puzzles, then we will go to the other part of the Grunfeld. We have done a lot. But this knight is pinned. So easy. Is it a Brickman? Transpose now. Look at how the black is developing. Now this square is weak, but this bishop is even weaker because after takes, the bishop is loose. Take, take the bishop. One more, and if it was an easy one, then we will go to another portion. Okay. So if I played this, you are supposed to save your queen. This is not good because you will take with the queen, but here you cannot take. And if you come back there, I will take with the bishop, takes, and then queen, as I'm piece up, or we take with the, just try. That's obviously same. Now the question is to take with the bishop or take with the knight. Because after knight take, he will come back here. Then our queen is pinned. But we can get a tempo over this bishop. Yeah. If we take with the bishop, then we will be just getting a single pawn. We got just a single pawn. So sometime you have to take, if there is a tempo available, you are not taking a pawn, because we took the knight, he will take back my knight, but then he will lose his bishop. So that's the trick. Okay, one more. Brickman. Wow. He is not bothering about his queen at all. My dear, where your queen is going? Check. I means tempo. This square is covered, this square is covered, this square is covered, this square is covered. You are in trouble here, you are in trouble here, you are in trouble here. So you have to give me, and oh, oh. Now my queen is protecting this square, so I will come here. And after this, you cannot come here, you cannot come here, you cannot come here, here. So, and that's it. And the queen is trapped. What is our rating? It is 2569. He gained some merely 18 points, 23 wins with 2 losses. Now go to the dashboard, themes, openings, England, Polish elephant, English, Tharash, very well beloved Grunfeld, England, Grunfeld. Now we did a lot of puzzle in Brickman. Let's try few in the Russian system. One of the Karpov favorite. Kasparov and Karpov played it in their World Championship matches many times. And this opening comes after d4 knight here, and after this move, the white plays this one. And you have to take, but he will take back with the queen and stop you from playing c5. Okay, it is hardest, oh god. Okay, so the point number 1, this knight is loose, this bishop is loose. Okay, that is our point number 1. If I move my knight here and I take your bishop, if you takes, I will first take with the check and then take back. I will be piece up. So knight here, bishop here. Okay. That is the defense. Mhm. Then this one you cannot take because you will lose the knight. You will move here, this one, and you will move here, and then I will take. So obviously we are not going to give him chance to move his knight. Then all of our tactical brilliancies will be in vain. So knight here, the bishop has to move there, and then this, and then take. Wow. So you will take the bishop, and if you come back like here, we will take you. Then you, I don't like this move because then he will get the tempo and everything is fine. Okay, another one. Let's study the opening first. At least we should reach 2600 today. Although I'm getting tired. Brilliant sacrifice. We have to look at this. So in after there are so many lines. We can play Hungarian system, we can castle, the normal main line, we can play knight this line, we can play this line or this line. That is very interesting. And that's how you will saving this one this way. And what about this? How you will save them? Because this knight will be protected and this pressure is mounting. So after this, you will play this way. What is no friends? So I move this. Cannot take directly. Come back here. First move is always displayed. We are tied. What is happening, my dear? Why you are not moving? Is the puzzle remaining? Oh my god. So even without a puzzle, we solve a puzzle. This is obvious move. And then after this, still going on with the game. So, hmm. Suppose this pawn is not here, then that is a fork. So if I take this and you take this, I will take it here. I will take with other knight, and again the same threat is there. So that is, if you take with the knight, you will lose your queen, and if you don't take with the knight, you will lose your queen as well. Please give us some difficult one. We need to go to 2600 as fast as possible. So the Russian system, it is a very rich system, but well explored. So what is fishy in this position? First we have this tempo. this square is covered, this square is covered, this is not, this is covered, this is covered, this is not, this is covered. You can come back there. Mhm. Our knight is hanging. Our rook is in trouble. So can we take this bishop? You will take it here or here. Then my dear, what is your plan? If I come back here and he takes this, then I will take this. And he has to take this because he can protect it from here. So this, if he takes, we will take. Threat is a mate. So obviously this seems like the best move intuitively, but we need to calculate. Take this. How he's saving the mate? There is no way possible. This one, then we mate it here. So that is not possible to take the knight. So then this one is not possible. So that's the only move. That's the only move. And then we'll take this. You take this. We can take this one, but then rook is hanging. Our rook is hanging. So take here, here. Oh God! We are not playing now. We were playing. We were calculating. My God! That was we were calculating that to come here. Then he has no square to protect his bishop. We are so unlucky. Oh my God. So after this, he will take this. I will take this. He will save his bishop. Then I will take this. So unlucky. So after this, this. Go back here, then the bishop is trapped. Yeah, do it. Last one for today. We got very unlucky. So this is a checkmate. Takes and take with the rook. Don't give us the easy puzzle, my dear. Give us the hardest. So if I moved here, you don't have the square. You can come back here. You will not love to. But then I will check you. And the bishop comes in between. I will take the bishop. You will take with the rook. If I check immediately, the bishop will be protecting king. So suppose I come here, he came back here, not here, because then his queen will be hanging, not hanging. We are tied now. So here, suppose here, just to make our calculation simple, the only move, take this. This is protected, and you will lose the game here. So here, then so then check from here. We will repose the bishop. We will take the bishop. We will take back with the queen. What we got there? Oh, wait. Here, this is not possible because after check this, and I can take the queen, and he cannot take my queen. So good. Now that's another way. Now he's threatening to come here and checkmate me. But does he has the time? So after this, he come back here. I will take the queen. He will take back. And I will take the bishop. Takes. Check. Cannot come here. बैक रैंक पे भी नहीं जा सकता. So check bishop takes take 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 here, take here, come back here, come here. This position is losing. Just do it. Now, should I take it first? Take. Doesn't make a big difference. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't make a big difference. So, ये move. We are transposing to the same line. So it means both moves are incorrect. Because what is the difference? You will take this. That is the difference. I will take my pin. Check. So takes. Knight move here. Takes. No. That is the beauty. I took here, you took back. I move the knight here. You cannot take the knight because you are pinned. So if you take this, I will check you first. If you come back here, you are losing the rook. Okay, got it. We got it, we got it, we got it. So how many puzzles we did today? I think we did a lot. And we did 27 with 3 losses. One of them was just unlucky. It was not a loss. We found the correct answer. But we lost 28 points out of nowhere. So thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. Our subscriber numbers are not improving despite our daily efforts. So please like and subscribe and good night.